Welcome to the Crafty Cantrell. Today making a lumber rack from Idea Shop 6 from Wood Magazine. Link for that plan will be in the description below. This is what they say it should look like. I'm redesigning my shop right now with kind of a hybrid idea of some of the storage and workspace from Idea Shop 6 in the layout pattern from the one car garage smart shop from Fine Woodworking. Here I'm cross-cutting an 8-foot 2x4 down to a couple of 40-inch lengths, so that it's a little bit easier to work with cutting the riser blocks for the uprights of the board bunk. And then set the miter gauge to about 5 degrees, cut off the end there, and then began the process of cutting all of the risers. There are 4 of these upright bunks that have to be created, and I started off with the first block, transferred the pattern, or the size rather, over to the next bit, and I realized that was stupid. Instead of trying to make that mark and then cut right to that line, it would be much easier to use a stop block on my fence, which I decided to do, which made all of the rest of the cuts much faster, as well as much more accurate. I was guaranteed same size parts this way. After cutting these, I also had prepared several strips of plywood to sandwich around these blocks, which I then glued and screwed into place using a spacer block that was slightly wider than the arms of the uprights to make sure that everything would fit correctly. I was careful to, on at least one face of them, make sure that the blocks and plywood were all flush with a tight fit with the spacer block. Pre-drilled and screwed everything down, then went back and applied glue to all surfaces and finalized gluing. There was about 30, I think, of these altogether to do. Not going to go through all of them. The process is always the same. I unfortunately didn't remember to record making the arms, but they're just lengths of 2x4 that were ripped a little thinner and then rounded. I used my disc sander for that, and 5-degree taper on the back end. Here's the 4 uprights completed, and with the arms put in. I have 3 arms per, but there are 6 spots where you can put in arms. It's hot work, no AC in my shop in Phoenix in summer. Sweaty. This is what mine looks like, all loaded up with the stuff I've got in there right now. Thanks for watching, and if you liked it, please click that like button